innocent is gone. 'Cause if you're falling for me, just be one. 'Cause I don't think you're ready for it. I'm not the one to mess around. No, I don't think you're ready for it. Too many people done wrong. 'Cause I don't think you're ready for it. You best believe that time's up. I'm a murderer. You made a mistake, underestimating what we would become. And now an escape is impossible. You're as innocent as gone. 'Cause if you're falling for me, just be one. If you're falling for me, I'm not the one to mess around. The one to mess up. Too many people done wrong. You best believe that time's up. I'm a murderer. I'm a
When I see you dancing, I'm like, hola, 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 hola. With your move fancy, make me wanna hola, 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 hola. I got your attention, spending that moolah, 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 moolah. I'm a drop popping, pocket, swola, 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 swola. Swola, 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 swola. Swola, 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 swola. black. MZ, still screaming out that chain gang. Why they wanna move like that?
Hello, everybody. Thanks, Reese. Oh, I'm just going to turn off the TV in the background there. It's a little distracting. One moment.
Feel so alive. I've never felt this way before. It must be you and I. It's got me thinking about us more as these
Okay. Cool. Much better. Hello, Reese. Hello, Catty. So lovely to see you both. Thank you for coming to my stream. It's going great. Just gonna tell people in Discord that I'm live and retweet my tweet. So many things to do. All right. Did you miss me last week? Hey, Courtney. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Congratulations, Reese, on your acceptance, your admission to the social work program. That's super exciting. Yeah, so last week I was gone. I was out of town. I took my very first ever solo road trip. Yeah, so I went to Duluth, Minnesota, which is a town about half the size of my city, Thunder Bay. It's about a 3.5 hour drive from Thunder Bay across the Canadian-US border. So I went down there for... It was originally a day trip, but I ended up staying overnight because Kayla has a polka band. So I met up with Brittany and Kayla from the podcast Left of Skeptic. So those of you who listen to our podcast, Prophecy Girls, they were in the table read for Fear Itself. And Kayla is also one of our chosen ones. And then Steph and I have both been guests on the Left of Skeptic podcast a couple of times now. We were on their 100th episode talking about vampires. And then we were back on there more recently. Can't remember. I was on there more recently. We were talking about aliens and then Rasputin. But Steph's been on there twice, I believe, as well. Oh, I haven't listened to this week's episode yet, Courtney, so no spoilers. Don't tell me what they say. There was one time a few weeks ago when they were talking about Casa Loma, and at one point, Kayla just straight up said into the microphone, Kara, like, tell us about this thing. And I was listening to the podcast while I was baking in my kitchen, and I must have jumped, like, half a meter in the air. I'm just like, what? Who's talking to me? So, no, it was a great time. I had a great drive. But yeah, I just originally I was planning to stream on the Saturday night, and then because I turned it into an overnight trip, um, by the time I got home from driving, it was like I think 4 or 5 o'clock, and I just was not in any. I had no energy. I had no. There was going to be no streaming happening that night. But I'm here now, and also I need to apologize because I dropped the ball. I forgot to export the VOD from 2 weeks ago from Twitch to YouTube before Twitch deleted it because Twitch only keeps it for 7 days. So the stream from 2 weeks ago is lost to the sands of time. But that's okay. I'll fill you in on what y'all missed. So I guess I should probably do the introduction since I'm like 15 minutes into the stream. Hello. My name's Kara Babcock. My pronouns are she, her. Along with Stephanie Chow, I am one of the hosts of Prophecy Girls, a Buffy rewatch podcast. If you're watching this and you don't know what that is, but you know what podcasts are, go to wherever you get your podcasts, and we're there. And if you don't know what podcasts are, I'm very impressed that you are watching Twitch, because I feel like Twitch is probably more complicated than a podcast, but yeah. Stephanie Chow, podcast co-host. I'm totally gonna tell her you said that, Reese. Hey, Azure. Shout out to Steph. She has been doing such a wonderful job lately. I'll mention this in the Discord probably later next week. We've had a lot of busy episodes lately. We had Kendara Blake on the pod. You heard that this past, like last week. And then we have the musical episode coming up next week. We got a bonus episode coming up. And then we have another episode with another guest coming up after that. And yeah, so that's like anytime we have a guest or anytime we've got like a bonus episode, it's a lot more work for Steph because she does all the editing. I just show up. So huge shout out to Stephanie Chow because Prophecy Girls would not be Prophecy Girls without her, and she's working super hard right now, plus taking care of a baby. So. So, this is our last summer stream, everybody. I will be out of town again next Friday. I'm going to go to my neighbor's camp, or as you might say in southern Ontario, Quebec country, cottage. They've got a little camp, little cabin on an island off of Lake of the Woods. And it's apparently quite beautiful. Have never been there. Yeah. Hey, Mama Ash. Thank you for joining. So no stream next Friday. I'm gone. Like, I'm gone all weekend. There's no stream. And then we're into September. And that's going to be super busy and tiring for me because I'm a teacher. And I'm going to be back at work. We're not going to finish the game tonight. I am committed to finishing this game, and I want to finish it on stream. Yeah, it's definitely not a chalet. And I get what you mean, because Rebecca goes to chalets all the time. Azure, and I get them confused too, yeah. Sorry, what was I saying? No stream, yeah. I want to finish this game, I want to finish it on stream. So, here's what I'm going to say. We will have some more streams this fall. Probably on Friday nights, because that seems to work well for me. No promises, we'll see what happens. Definitely not every Friday night. Probably not like every second. Like I don't think I can commit to any regularity right now. But I will do my best to give people a little bit of heads up. For anybody watching right now, if you haven't already, give me a follow. And you can turn on notifications, and then Twitch will send you a notification when I go live. Oh. Can you still hear me? Are we still good? Okay, good. My computer screen went black for a second, and then I got a notification saying that the encoding was overloaded and that I needed to restart my computer, which I'm going to ignore for now. This is my problem is I never use Windows on this laptop. So every time I boot into Windows to stream, it's like, I have to update everything. And I'm like, I just want to stream. I just want to stream. So yeah, long story short, there will be streams in the fall, probably Fridays. I'll try to give you a heads up, but if you really want to know when I'm streaming, follow me and hit that bell notification button and you will get all the push notifications. Yay! We will finish Vampire. And then after we finish Vampire, which it'll probably be December at that point. I don't know how often I'll get to stream. Maybe I'll pick another game. And maybe I'll just keep doing irregular streams throughout the year. Since, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping this school year is going to be less stressful for me. But again, we'll figure it out as we go. So, I think that's all the business. I think I'm ready to get into the game here. Maybe Azure. I gotta look into that one. That one might be a little bit too far into the horror side of things for me. Yes, Azure, please put the list on standby. Okay, so quick. Here's where we are. We are Dr. Jonathan Reed. We are a blood specialist in 1918 London. We are also a vampire. We are probably the eponymous vampire of the video game. Last time,